Hey everybody, it's Master Gallengeist here, bringing you my review for Blood Hunt Issue 1. Very nice cover there, and the thing is, I decided to pick this up, and also Blood Hunt Issue 2, because Avengers Twilight was done, and I'm like, okay, let's kind of see what's going on with these. Now granted, I know I've been spoiled because of other Blood Hunt tie-ins and everything, but this was still an enjoyable read, and the thing is, Jed MacKay and Pepe Larraz, oh god, it just works very well. The funny thing is, it's like, I just like popped into pretty much Jed MacKay stuff. I'm like, okay, Doctor Strange, oh, this is pretty good, and then there's Avengers stuff, ah, shit. It's like, yes, let us see what is going on here. So, we get Sun Death and these various countdowns with all these beings tied to the Dark Force. And we see, like, this one dude doing some stuff. We see Moon Knight doing some stuff. And we just then start seeing them kind of puking out the Dark Force. As we then see Sun Death 0-0. I was like, that is just very ominous looking. And I love the use of red and black. And then, of course, seeing the sun. And just how it really sells the kind of Sun Death issue. This is how the world ends. This is my work. This has always been my work. And after so very long, I will complete it. So it's like, huh, let's see what's going on there. Sun Death, 1526, New York City. Iron Man to Scarlet Witch. I'm in the air and it's looking bad. What are you seeing on the ground? As we see her looking and seeing some weird shit. Marcus Daniels, better known as Blackout, or at least he was. That's just fucking gnarly. Ugh. The artwork really sells this here. He was robbing a bank, and then he exploded. Yep, I'm getting similar reports around the world. Superhumans, all. Dark Star, Dusk, Silhouette, Cloak, all Dark Force users. They become portals to the Dark Force dimension. Can you close them with your magic? Certainly. And then, when I'm done, perhaps I'll go punch out Galactus. It's like, ooh. That's actually a pretty good one for you to hit with there, Wanda. Okay. This is an entire dimension's energy forcing its way into our own from multiple breaches. That's a very good explanation right there. I said I got it. But perhaps you can close them with your robot clothing. Sorry, I was really hoping we could just magic this away. It's like, I don't blame you, Tony. Because with all the Dark Force in the atmosphere, we've lost the sun. Yep, Sun Death, 2519, Hunter's Moon. This isn't an isolated incident. I don't understand. What happened to the Shroud has happened to others all across the city, across the world. Oh god, it can't be the whole world. And I like seeing Tigra used. She's very underutilized. Darkening the skies, hiding the sun, hiding the moon. And that's an important bit because it's hiding both. This isn't a mishap. This isn't an accident, as we then see Scream. And I kind of like the use of the kind of sound effect there as they only shift over. It's an attack, vampires, and that just really, we see them descending after our heroes. It's like, oh shit. And on to the people. Then we of course see various different kind of places in broken up kind of chunks. Milan, Italy, Lagos, Nigeria, Calgary, Canada, and we see a lot of like death, destruction, the vampires going ham. And we also see key players, the Avengers, the Midnight Mission, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Blade, Doctor Strange, Clea, and Doctor Doom. So it's like, ooh, we'll have to see how that kind of works out. Tianjin, China, as vampires are popping up. Cartagena, Colombia. Daegu, South Korea. And that just kind of looks nuts with them kind of coming up. Like, Sun Death, 5839. Hurry, this way. No, we can't trespass. Not here. We have no choice. And then they get across the border, and then the vampires chasing them burst into flames. That's just gnarly looking. Doomstat, Latveria. Excellent. Latveria's borders are secure. Now ensure that Doom's new subjects are attended to. After all, loyalty stems naturally from gratitude. It's like, god damn it, Doom. You've got to be a dick even while you're helping people. But that's how he does his shit. So we shift over to Brooklyn, United States. Sun Death, 1 hour. Vampires everywhere. He smiles. Okay, vampires, right. What would Blade do? That is a good question, isn't it? Things are looking bad, Spider-Man, but I've got a plan. And it's not just down to what I do. I've got something I need you to do. And I do like him using his Venom Blade there. It's like, oh, shit. Sun Death. 1 hour, 1 second. Thor to Avengers. Whence have all these vampires come? What did we miss? Damn it, damn it. Captain Marvel to Black Panther, you're the canny one. Give me a name. Who's doing this? Who are we fighting? I don't know. And I love seeing it like in the 3 blocks, Thor, Captain Marvel, and when Black Panther is like stabbing through a vampire and it's like, I don't know, that's never good. Vision to Avengers. I've accessed what information sources I can. Dracula is currently unaccounted for. It's like, ooh, well, Dracula would naturally be the first kind of assumption with this. This doesn't feel like Dracula. After all the work he put into founding his vampire nation, he pulls something like this. It's outside of his trajectory. I completely utterly agree, Sam. It would be counter to his purposes, as he's able to kind of bust through a vampire. Now, granted, the Avengers issue that I'm going to be referencing is after this one. I'm wondering if he's got kind of silver-edged shield as well in order to do that kind of stuff. Then who, Captain America? Damn it, there are too many of them. They must have been building their numbers for. Alert to the Avengers. Priority alert to the Avengers. Exactly who you want it to be on a day like today. This is Blade. It's like, oh shit, as he's driving a truck. I'm on the run and have information. We need to meet. Lock onto my coordinates and teleport this rig up to the Impossible City. Meet me there. Blade out. So, they do that with Tony kind of up there first. Works for me. City, I have the vehicle locked in for teleport, Tony. Avengers, I'm calling you home. Anyone with objections, sing out. We've got to make this quick. We're all needed down there. My rage is endless, Carol, and an endless number of foes upon which to slake it appeals. But they have numbers, and we do not have time, not without the sun. And I love that kind of action shot, because we are going to get into some funky-ass shit soon. So the truck comes in. Yo, Blade, what the hell is going on? Ow. Ow, what the... The Daywalker couldn't make it, but thank you for inviting us in, Avengers, which is kind of... I love how they kind of work with that with the vampires. As we see that Blade did some weird kind of shit, because like, what the fuck? And I just love that we've got this kind of new kind of set of villains, and that is just beautiful artwork there. It really sells them. And we essentially get our kind of Infinity War moment where our heroes get trounced. But then we gotta build back up and see what goes on. We get some cool stuff in issue 2. My warriors have been waiting for this. Megrim, maintain the psychic static. Cruel and unusual, take the witch first. Damascene, the thunder god. Smoke eater on me. Watch your tone, Bloodstorm 1. I take my orders from the master, not you. And she then goes fucking... It's like, holy fucking shit! I don't care how much crematoria smoke you've huffed, Smoke Eater. I run the Blood Coven, and you will fall in line. It's like, shit. Oh, hello. We're a lot alike, aren't we? Ah, you cut me? As we see Thor getting kind of like, that's not good. They knew what they were doing. These, like, they get taken down hard. The Damascene can cut anything, Thunder God, be it Asgardian flesh or intangible synthezoid molecules. Ah, as we see him pretty much tossing Black Panther into into Captain America. It's like, ah, shit. We'll see about that. Ah, it's in the suit. How is it in the suit? And that is just gnarly looking. It's like, Tony, shit, fuck no. Ah, so much delicious pain already. So invigorating. And so much more to come when I strip you out of that metal shell. Ugh. What are you doing to my head? Cruel eats pain. Unusual eats magic. I eat spirits. Megrim eats thoughts and leaves only agony. It's like, ah, shit. It's like they knew what they were doing. And then we see Bloodstorm 1, and there's at least a little bit that's like, it's a kind of clone of Dracula. It's like, oh shit, this is not good. Ah, Captain America, you I particularly want. You'll be a fine prize for the Master when I turn you. You'll be our symbol then, and your species will weep. It's like, it's kind of interesting that I picked up the Avengers Twilight, and it's talking about corruption of symbols, and that's kind of what they want to do here with Sam and Captain America. Better than you have tried, as we see that Black Panther's trying to help him out. We see that Thor is pretty much in trouble. Wanda is screaming, it's really something, you know, your chaos magic. It's like nothing I've ever tasted. It's like, that's not good. Something that can eat chaos magic and just be like, nom 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 nom. Ah, you should be pleased. I had to drink down some of my most potent ghosts to match your strength. I'll keep yours for another special occasion. And that is just like, holy fuck, that's not good. Damn it, Iron Man's suit integrity has been dangerously compromised. I know that. You may cut me, monster, but you cannot turn me and you cannot kill me. Kill you? What a waste. And it's like, that's just nutty with the face looking like that. We want to keep you. And then we see Thor with a fucking spike impaled in his head. It's like, no! The Master will be pleased. A good first outing, my lovely blood coven. No. City, prepare to dimension shift. I am sorry. I can't do that, T'Challa. I am compromised. Even a city can feel pain. How interesting. Thought of everything, didn't they? Not quite. City, emergency evac. First, Captain America. Yes, T'Challa. Initializing. What? No, no. I won't let you take my prize. And then we see that T'Challa, in doing that, gets punched by Bloodstorm 1. And we see Sam yell, T'Challa, as we see some of the Avengers being taken out and evacuated from the city. And we see, oh God, it's horrible. Can't let them have the symbol because the world will need a symbol. As we see Bloodstorm 1 screaming, rah, in rage. And it's just nuts. And T'Challa knew it. They need a symbol to rally around, and that would be Captain America. And it's like, good job, T'Challa. Even though he's pretty much like hanging on a dude's fist. Bleecker Street, Sundeath, 1 hour, 23 minutes, 19 seconds. Steven, my love, we need to be out there. I know, Clea, but if we can assemble the Montesi formula, then all this ends immediately. It's like, oh, shit. A spell to kill every vampire on Earth. Good trick, Doc, but you need the Darkhold for that, don't you? Last I heard, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch, had eaten the Darkhold. Strange, Clea, Blade. It is good to see you, old friend, and especially so on a day like today. What is happening? A vampire uprising. But you knew that. We've all tangled with vampires before, but this is different. This time they're organized. One big push to break humanity, put the blood drinkers on top. It's like, ah, shit. And like, yep, this is a different kind of one. They call themselves the Structure, a vampire cult that was spreading across the world before Moon Knight killed their leader. They found a new one. New leader, one with a plan, in Moon Knight issue 18. And we still see a little bit of the stuff that I saw in the Strange issue with Blade's eyes going a little bit different. So we'll see what's going on here. 1. Using antediluvian Atlantean rituals to detonate Dark Force users and turn them into portals to block out the sun. 2. Global uprisings mobilizing legions of mass-turned maniacs all across the globe. Makes sense. Shock and all kind of tactics. You're utilizing troopers that don't have any kind of a specific goal or anything. They're just going to create mass chaos. Striking at population centers, critical infrastructure, the like. And 3, taking out the Avengers. Hoary host. No. Foolishness. The Avengers speak sense, Blade. A kill squad. Ultra vampires fed on superhuman blood, empowered by divergent philosophies of feeding on pain or ghosts or magic. The Blood Covenant is a match for the Avengers, believe me. Yep. Or was a match, I guess. This isn't conjecture. The Avengers are down. Then it is more important than ever we assemble the formula with what grimoires we do have. And that's a nutty scene looking for Blade. Now, granted, his eyes are gold until we start seeing other things going on. You do that. Kill every vampire on Earth. Some of them are on your side, aren't they? I am a doctor. If I must cut away a limb to save the patient, I will do it. I'll accept my own damnation to save my patient, my world. It's like, yes, I understand that's strange, but sometimes you gotta look into other kind of ways. Impressive. I already knew that Wanda Maximoff would never cast the spell to exterminate an entire people. It's not in her, but you I wasn't sure of. You mentioned a new leader for this structure. Who is this mastermind? Is it Dracula? No, nothing like that. You want to know who put out the sun? Who released the children of the night? Who assembled the monsters? Who killed the Avengers? The leader of the structure? It's like, damn. Because we see here in this a little bit of the red eye there for Blade. And then we shift over here as he says, it's me, and we see his red eyes. It's like, okay, what's going on here? As he stabs through Doctor Strange. And we've already seen what's kind of going on there. We see sketches of like the Blood Coven, Bloodstorm 1, Smoke Eater, Cruel, Damascene, Megarum. So, and then we also see May Checklist. Now granted, I'm mainly just going with the Blood Hunt main issues and the Blood Hunt tie-ins that are kind of in my already pool box. Though granted, it does seem that they're doing a lot of the stuff with the tie-ins. It seems that they are doing a nice kind of story at the moment in here with fleshing out of certain kind of other things in other kind of issues. So I'm like, okay, that was kind of cool. And I was lucky. They had a good amount for issue 1s when I checked with my local comic book shop, but I got the last one of issue 2. So I like this because it was a decent setup. It sets up the real kind of threat of the Blood Coven, of Blade, of what's going on. We don't know exactly his tactics at this point. Well, we know his tactics. We don't know his overall objective of what he's attempting to do. If this is actually Blade, or if this is linked up to other kind of things. I do like the tying together of all these kind of disparate storylines, what had been going on in Blade's solo series. I mean, I haven't been reading it, but I've looked into it. Moon Knight series, and then of course what's going on in Avengers, in the Impossible City, all the rest of this stuff, and I just really liked it. The biggest kind of sell at this point is the art. It's just beautiful. It does action well. It does just haunting scenes of like stillness on certain things, especially with this one. Not saying that the story's bad or anything. It's like, oh, okay, this is the setup. Let's kind of see where this goes. Like, Jed MacKay, I hadn't even really heard of him until he took over Doctor Strange, and then I was like, ooh, okay, let me check out his Avengers. I'm like, ah, shit, I really like this. And I'm like, I kind of want to see what he's doing here, and I'm along for the ride. So, those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.